Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa. If not, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and story time about how I met Charli D'Amelio. Random? I know. So, if I'm looking here, I'm looking at the mirror. I'm so sorry. First, here's proof. I got 2 pictures with her because I honestly didn't like the first one. So this one's the first one. I was nervous. I don't know why. I think just because she's a celebrity and I like felt bad going up to her. So here's the first one, and then the second one is much better, as you can see. So she was honestly so sweet, and like she didn't care that I wanted a second picture. I just like felt so bad because a lot of people were asking her for pictures that day, but she was so sweet and it was fine, and I was a little surprised considering the event we were at. And this was unplanned. I did not plan to meet her. I had absolutely no idea she was going to be there. We just happened to be at the same place at the same time. Here's a story time into how I met her, where we were, what the event was, etc. So my dad calls me and asks if I want to go to this event at an ice rink in Stamford. So it's called Terry Connor's Rink in Stamford, Connecticut. It's near where we live, whatever. He told me that I would get to meet a bunch of NHL players. And I was like, yeah, that'd be so cool. My brother was going, his girlfriend, his best friend, and my stepsister was also able to come. So we're in the car, all of us, not my dad. And my brother asked us if we knew what this event was for. And I said that I had no idea, and nobody else knew either. And my brother was like, what? Like, you came to this event and had no idea what it was? I was like, no, Dad just said I'd meet. He didn't tell me what it was. He didn't even say the name of the event when he told me. Like, he just said I would meet players. So I said yes, because that's cool and fun, and they're going to be skating and we get to watch. So my brother tells us that this is the second year. I forgot to put concealer on. Okay. This is why I can't do my makeup and talk. But anyway, my brother tells me that this is the second year they're doing this event, and the event itself is called the Shoulder Check Showcase by the HT40 Foundation. Their goal with this fundraiser is to make kindness a contact sport. This is gonna get a little serious. It is a little bit of a sad reason for the event, but the event itself was really good. So bear with me. Trigger warning about suicide, mental health awareness. So if you are not okay watching the rest of this, please click out. Like I said, their goal is to make kindness a contact sport, spread awareness for mental health and suicide. The event itself was fun, exciting, and an incredible experience for, you know, it is a sad reason for why, but the event itself was great, and I think it was run beautifully. It was very well organized. The NHL players that came, like, that's incredible that they came for this. So let me tell you the backstory. And again, if you are not okay listening to a story about somebody who had taken their own life, please skip to this part of the video or just click out. So in May of 2022, 16-year-old Hayden Thorson passed away from suicide. This is what my brother's telling me. The thing was that nobody knew what he was going through because he was always, and I'm gonna quote from their website here, a friend and a peer to all who knew him, never hesitating to put an arm around someone's shoulder. Now, I will leave a link down below for their website, and you can read about it if you're interested, and as well as donate if you're interested, and the donations I think all go to mental health and suicide awareness. So my brother tells me this on the way, and when we get there, there's a bunch of NHL players. They're signing jerseys and pucks and hats. They're taking pictures with people. It's like a fun, great community that we're driving into right now. And so we meet a bunch of them, and we're in the VIP area because my dad knows some NHL players, and all of a sudden we're waiting to go inside for the event to start. We're waiting to meet some players because it's still a while before they actually skate and play this game. All of a sudden my brother's girlfriend comes up to me and goes, "Charli D'Amelio is here." And I was like, what? And she points, and sure enough, she's here. She's standing with Trevor Zegras, and if you're not in the NHL world and you're also not in the Charli D'Amelio world, her sister, Dixie D'Amelio, is dating Trevor Zegras, who is an NHL player, who was there for the event. He plays on the Anaheim Ducks. Charli came to support him. Dixie was not there. And if you don't know, they're from Norwalk, Connecticut, which is a town over from Stamford, so it kind of makes sense that she was here. But I was just like, I don't know, you know, they're busy, they're famous, whatever. Didn't expect her to be. So then we didn't want to bother her. She like was talking to the players, and then they like disappeared and we didn't see her. We didn't want to bother her. We went into the rink to get seats, and we were in the VIP section sitting. And then soon after we sit down, Charli D'Amelio comes in, sits, I don't know if you know, like a hockey rink or like just bleachers. She sits like there's stairs in between us. She sits over and a few rows behind from us. So she's right there, okay? So we, you know, they're doing like speeches about Hayden and introducing the players that came, and then they did the national anthem. And so I didn't want to bother her, but obviously like during this time I wasn't gonna go and ask for a picture. Like that's so disrespectful. It was a very sweet speech, introduction and everything. So then, and then while they were playing, I also didn't want to bother her because like I was watching, she was watching, whatever. So then there's a break. I go to the bathroom with my stepsister. I come back and my brother's girlfriend goes, I got a picture with her. I was like, really? That's cool. She's like, yeah, she's so sweet. Just go up to her. Like, she's so chill. I was like, all right, maybe I will. So I did. Horrible. I did not like this picture, the selfie. Just because like I wasn't, I don't know, prepared that she would say yes, and like I didn't want to bother her for too long, so I tried to do it quickly and whatever. Again, like it's funny because like I'm not a big I know of her. I've watched her videos. She's such a good dancer. Saw her on Dancing with the Stars, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of her myself, but like Charli D'Amelio was there, like I'm not gonna not take a picture, you know? Who wouldn't take a picture? I guess people who don't know who she is, and people who are just there for the players. So then I honestly didn't love it, but I was not gonna go bother her again. And before it was fully over, like she kind of skirted out so that as people were leaving, they didn't bombard her. We start to leave. We're waiting for my dad. He takes forever because my dad's a big talker. As we go outside to wait for my dad, she's just standing out of the VIP area. So I wanted to take another picture, but I didn't want to bother her because again, like a lot of people were asking for pictures and I felt kind of bad. But my brother's friend goes, Alexa, what are you doing? Like, just ask her. I'm like, all right, yeah, but so then he goes up to her. He goes, I'm so sorry. I don't want to bother you, but my friend just wants another picture. Like, she didn't like the first one. And she's like, oh my god, of course. And then I went to take a selfie and my brother's friend was like, do you want me to take that picture for you? I'm like, yes, that's amazing. You're so sweet. So that's how I got that second picture, this one. So it was very kind of my brother's friend, best friend, to offer to take our picture. So at the event, I randomly met Charli D'Amelio, and I also met a bunch of NHL players, including Chris Kreider, Jonathan Quick, Matt Rempe, Trevor Zegras, Kevin Hayes, Ryan Strome, Shane Pinto, Kevin Shattenkirk, and like there was other players. I honestly, I don't remember their names. But like I said, the event was amazing. There were so many people to support this cause. But the fact that all these NHL players came to support this cause just made my heart so happy, considering like I graduated with my undergrad and my master's in psychology. Mental health and mental health awareness is very important to me. And obviously it's important in general, but just like seeing all of those people there in support of this 16-year-old kid and his family and the event to reach out, check in, and make contact was incredible. So overall, even if I had not met any of the NHL players or Charli, like I would have gone to the event for sure. And I might volunteer next year for it. I would love to be a volunteer and spread awareness. So overall, it was an amazing experience for an incredible cause. So check out their website, donate if you can. If you can't, obviously that's a-okay. Follow them on Instagram. Their Instagram is @theshouldercheck for next year's event if you're interested, because if you're a hockey fan or mental health, I highly recommend going to this, volunteering, donating, or just following and sharing about it, because I think it's so important. And if you haven't today, reach out, check in to your family and friends. Spread awareness, spread love and positivity to everybody, because you have no idea what anyone's going through. So that's it. I'm ready. I'm going to film another video. That is what this Get Ready With Me was for. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Love you.